Ah, stuck to it, man. I'm happy. I'm so proud that I've stuck to my word of waking up early this new year. It's not always easy to wake up early. You want to just go back to bed because it feels like the natural thing to do. But instead of thinking about the immediate reward of lying my lazy ass down and going back to sleep for another hour and a half or 2 hours, I think about the end. I've trained myself to think about the end result of all of my actions and what it's going to bring. Because when I was drinking or when I did any drugs, I would always think about the reality that I would escape in the moment, or the pleasure I was about to experience, or just that feeling, the initial feeling that whatever I was going to artificially add to myself was going to give me. Since then, after a lot of fucking up and experience, I've come to realize that the only thing important in life is the aftermath. So when I wake up early in the morning and I want to go back to sleep, all I have to do is rewind the whole catalog of even just the last year of my existence. And I remember when I work out early in the morning, I always have a good day. Dude, sometimes bad things happen during the day, but you know what? It doesn't affect me in the same way, not nearly. I'm relaxed, I can deal with it. It's this need, bro, and we all need that. I'm not like some freaking psycho that's just like this outlier that needs to do this every day. There's so many people out there just living in denial and comfort and laziness. And this is self-love right here. All I have to do is remember all the days that I decided to treat myself and go easy on myself and like let myself recover and do what I thought was treating myself to self-love, which was like, oh, like let yourself rest, recover. You've been going hard for a while. You've been working out and working physically hard in your job. You've made enough money this week. Like, you've been doing great. Sleep in today. Every day I do that, even if it's not immediately, if I can wake up and have a pleasant breakfast with my family and I'm not, irritable or anything, and I'm in a positive mindset because of all the momentum I've been building up. All it takes is until around noon or somewhere in the evening, something creeps in, dude. Like, the anxiety of being a business owner and being fully in control of what you're providing, what you're bringing to the table. You're not fully in control. You're only in control of your output. But what I'm saying is, if I don't put any output, even on a Sunday, if I'm not editing a picture and posting it, or like making a couple calls, or like bare minimum on Sunday, I got to get up early, go for a long walk, greet the day early. So I'm in its face instead of it just getting at me, dude. When I wake up and my kid wakes me up, and then like I got to just wake up and then I just start the day like that. There's no momentum there. There's no joy. There's no happiness. There's no inner peace for me. I just feel like I'm drifting through life, even for one day, bro. I'm just sick of that. I'm so sick of it taking so long to learn this just simple lesson, bro. Like, it's uncomfortable, but that's what makes the rest of the day just so much better. At least by the time it's 12 o'clock, if I don't have too many jobs on my schedule, I'm pretty much done with everything I need to do for the day. I've already worked out, made at least 10 calls to realtors to further my business. I've posted there's a lot of things on my list every day that I need to get done. And sometimes there's appointments and errands and different things you got to work in there. But if I just stay consistent with the couple things that I say I'm going to do, and I just started off with a workout, bad shit can happen to me. Like, I mean, my wife and I can get in an argument, but I don't get as mad, or like just any kind of problem that you would run into on a daily basis. Like, it just rolls off your back better because you know you're heading in a direction. You at least, like, you know, got after it. I don't care anymore about having a good workout. Sometimes I used to not go to the gym because, like, I thought, oh, I don't have like that much energy, like I'm kind of achy, and like I just know I'm not gonna like give it my all. Like, I'm not gonna have as great of a workout as I would if I just went tomorrow. The biggest thing I've overcome, man, is that stupid mindset. I don't care at all anymore about the quality of my workout. Like, I to an extent, obviously, but what I'm trying to make a point in is all I care about, all I really take pride in anymore is just being consistent. So if I consider a long walk around the neighborhood a workout, because the workout was never really my goal this year. My New Year's resolution that I knew was gonna, I just know was gonna, like, if just make things so much better. It was without a doubt going to make my life better than my life would be if I didn't wake up early. As long as I wake up before my family and I go for a long walk around the neighborhood and I just listen to a podcast or something, that's like the easiest thing I'll do in the morning, aside from a workout. Like, I mean, in addition to a workout, like, instead of a workout, I'll just, like, if I'm super sore and I, like, you know, the gym isn't open yet or whatever, and like, whatever, I'll just wake up early. That was the whole goal. But I consider going for a long walk and at least like getting a sweat on a workout. If I do that, I'm consistent, and I take pride in the consistency. And then I just lift whenever I can. Whenever my muscles have healed, I just pay attention to which muscles. I just do different splits, and I just pay attention to which muscles are ready to go again, and then I fire on those the next day. And it's this little project I have going on all the time. It's my body. And I like building that. Because ever since I got sober, I had to be really realistic with myself. And I had to look at myself in the mirror, so to speak, and decide what kind of a life was worth living. And when I talked about it with mentors, I talked about it with myself. When I got really real with myself and I imagined a life that I would want to live, I just knew three things were true. I wanted a family. I wanted to be jacked. I want muscles. I don't need to be all shredded with a six-pack all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I need to work on my body. I need to express gratitude through the workout. I need to work on building muscles because I like having big muscles. It makes me feel good. And I don't need to justify that. That's just, I love it. Every man should. I like working out. I like caring for my family. And I love making money. And as soon as I got honest about those three things, that's when my life started to really change. Because I could just, all the noise in my head, all the people that I know, all the bullshit that I've heard went away, and I got back to who I was when I was a kid. I always knew that. That's been true like since the beginning. And I lost that somewhere along the lines. I don't even know where. I'm not going to blame society for that shit, but Now that's just my checklist every day, man. If I'm not, and then I can see my mood creeping in. And if I just focus on those three things, I can focus on either one of them all the time. And you can do this before you even have a family. Obviously, dude. If you're watching this and you get real with yourself and you know, like, damn, that's me. I want to, like, that. Maybe I'm messing up in life right now, or maybe I'm not. And like, if you've always wanted certain things in your life, for me it was those three. Just work on all those all day, and you will have no anxiety, no depression. Aside from something really bad that just happened. That's life. But most of our bullshit, most of our negative emotions and our sadness is just, it's just energy that wasn't used to do what you know you want to do. So when I feel the feelings come in, and when I feel those low vibrations start to creep up, and when when I'm getting down on myself, all I have to do is imagine that man again that I want to be in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now. And I see that freaking muscular, well-dressed, clean-cut, freaking bearded, beautiful man making tons of money with his beautiful family, with his wife and all his beautiful kids with him. That's the life, dude. Why don't I deserve to create that for myself? Why did I think that wasn't possible? All those limiting beliefs I had really fucked me. But I'm not living in the past, dude. All I'm doing every day is I'm waking up early, I'm getting the workout in, and then I'm crushing those three things, dude. If I'm not working on advertising or actually working in my business, making money, helping people, doing my stuff, in the gym, working out, eating healthy, or with my family. So there's those three things: family, fitness, finances. That's it. That's all I care about. Those things are, what else is there, dude? And family is number one, of course. And my family's always at home where I am. So I'm either working on building my business through advertising in any shape or form, and that comes often through the form of cold calls. I just love putting the physical work in every day, calling 10 connections that can further my business, that I can make a connection with, that will love to use my services. I'm in junk removal. So I call realtors, property managers, all sorts of different service providers that could use me in the future. And I know that that's making me money down the line, and that erases anxiety. I build my business, finances. I build my body in the morning, always, before the day starts, to get the dopamine going, to get the appreciation for the day, to watch the sunrise, to get an early start. There's no anxiety when you wake up early. Like, if you know you're lazy and you're going to sleep in and you have stuff to do the next day, you have a busy life, you're always going to feel that sense of anxiety or depression come in, or just uncertainty in yourself, because life's going to just hit you in the face every day. If you wake up before the sun every day, which I've been experiencing lately, I have no anxiety, because even if there's a bunch, if I didn't, if there's just stuff for me to do the next day, when I'm at home, at night with my kids and my family, I don't stress at all about that. I used to have anxiety about even just certain jobs I would have in the morning. But I think I've just trained my brain to just know, nah, dude, this person, my brain, I'm just this person is going to be up at 5 a.m. and he's going to be able to handle whatever shit he has to do, before his day even starts, before his family's up, after his workout. You could just go make that happen real quick, and it's nothing. It's not a big deal. So all day I'm conscious of this. When I experience different mood shifts, I just get back to the basics. Am I working on my business, advertising, or actually working out in the field making money? And I am happy in those moments when I'm in the field learning my new craft, demolition, or I'm physically making money in my truck, or I'm advertising my business. I am content. The world is right. The workout, early morning workout, because I know that's just building my muscles for the future. I care about the version of me in 5 years, bro. I love who I am now, but I'm trying to create the man, always. And then if I'm not working on my body or my business, then I'm with my family. And I'm present, dude. I'm not scrolling on the internet. I'm not texting. Like, I just turn my phone off and I just play with my kid. I talk to my wife. We go do something fun. We go to the park. We go have a picnic. Just being home present with my family brings me immense joy because that's what I want to do, dude. I want to have a lot of kids when I'm older. I want boys to, girls. I want a girl soon. Like, I just, sometimes we don't joke, but sometimes we talk, my wife and I talk about just having 2 kids. Like, we joke, like, 2 kids. Like, when our newborn is like crying and the 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old is being a handful, like, we'll be like 2 kids. Like, we joke about that, but like, that's only when we're like experiencing a low frequency and things are off. But like, when we really step back and look at it, I'm like, if everything, how do I say this? When I'm really real about it, dude, I want 5 kids. like straight up. It's just, I get in my head about like the difficulty of that and everything, but then I see these other people doing it, and like, older people where their kids are actually older. They're not babies anymore. I'm in the hardest stage of raising kids. It's like when they're babies and they're completely dependent, and the little one's a hooligan, and trying to hit the little baby and stuff. Like, when shit is like that chaotic, it's easy to just be like, man, I want this to be over and stuff, but I don't, man. What else is there in life? Like, dude, I've struggled so much in the past with myself that it doesn't bother me nearly as much as it would if like I just had a life that was just like, I don't know, better or more peaceful in some way. I don't know. Like, I've always just been so self-destructive and it got worse, of course, in the last, like, right before I got sober completely, shit just got a lot worse. So I just have this like perspective that I'm really grateful for, that I can always call on and like remember when shit is hard, and then it's not hard, because I'm just like, dude, I just think of all the stupid shit I used to do. I just think of all the stupid shit I used to do, all the pain I caused, all the bullshit, all the pain I caused, not only others, but I just caused myself over and over again. So stupid, dude. What else is there in life? Like, I used to turn to drugs, and now I'm purpose driven. I've got a family, I've got my own business, and I'm working on creating the body that I'm happy about. Like, tell me what else there is in life to be like, helping others is another thing, which I want to get into more. I help others in my business a lot, but I want to help others more. Those 3 things are the key to happiness, bro. Seriously, that's the secret. Get real with yourself. Work on your body, because it bothers you. Whatever bothers you, let it go or improve it, whatever it is. If you drank and that brings you like, that makes your life shitty, and you say, oh, never again, don't do it again. You don't have to. There's plenty of people out there living amazing lives, like just doing what they wanted to do, and they're sober and they're not talking about it because they think it's just them. Like they figured this thing out within themselves and they don't want to share it. And I know it's like, I don't know. I get always hung up on there, like maybe there's like, you know, responsible drinkers and stuff. And there are. I mean, there's people that just, you know, enjoy a glass of wine, and, you know, I wish that was me. But part of me is very grateful that I can't control myself in the way I can. I can't, because it forced me to completely eliminate something that is the source of so much pain around the world and in so many families. And now I can be the example to everybody on what kind of a mindset, what kind of a life, what kind of a family, what kind of a, just everything you can be and create just being a sober individual, not buying into what everyone else is doing. Just get real with yourself. Stop lying. You want to make more money. Your life would be better if you had more money. You're in a bad spot right now. You don't have any money. You feel alone in this world. You don't have a family, or your relatives are far away. You're doing something lonely. And you're unhappy with your body. Those are the greatest sources of pain in this world. And if you're facing all three, man, I just want to say, I'm sorry, dude. Like, you're in a fucking rut. You're in a tough spot right now. I feel bad for you. And I hope you can turn it around, dude. And you can. I'm not saying you, I hope you will turn it around if you just understand that if you stop the bullshit and you focus on you and really doing all the things that you know you want to do in this life, you will do them, and you will find inner peace like you've never fucking experienced before. Get sober. That's the most important thing for you right now, bro, because you're using weed and alcohol and whatever else to escape your sad life. To change and to grow, you have to eliminate the escape so you can face yourself and you actually move into productive action in creating a real life that you're happy with. This is what I did. Once I got completely sober, once I worked on the business, growing a business, there's a lot of uncertainty, bro. I'm an idiot. I didn't know about business licensing and all this shit. There's all these steps you have to do. You got to design a logo. You got to get on Google. You got to have a website. You got to advertise. Like, there's all these things that are difficult about having a business that I didn't understand, that scared me because I didn't have faith in myself. Now I can do anything, dude. I believe in myself so much. I'm down for putting in the 5, 10, 15, 20 years to do what it takes to get where I'm going. I don't care. It took me 3 years to really, and it could have taken one. It could have taken one if I really just stopped the shit sooner. But it took me 3 years to get to a place where I was a completely different person, dude. I don't even recognize myself anymore. It's beautiful. Just get real with yourself. Have a longer time horizon. And do the things you want to do. The things you need to do that's in your consciousness. And things will get better, bro. Just have patience. Be patient with yourself. Be content with who you are now. Once you acknowledge you suck, just be okay with that. And just know that you're not going to be the same person in a year from now. Wake up early. Work out in the morning. Work on finances, making money. Become the person that attracts the female that you want. Don't fill yourself with bullshit beliefs that, like, all these girls out here are thoughts now and they're used up and, like, There's no wife material out here. You're not husband material yet. There is a woman out there that is perfect for you. And the universe wants to deliver her to you, but you're not ready for her yet. And you need to create that man that attracts that woman. I believe in you, man. You got this. Just listen to your consciousness.